evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson tonight. One of the most repulsive things that most human beings can think of is installing too much third-party software on their computer. However, not only is the mainstream media signing off on this, but political leaders in this country are actively promoting the installation of said third-party software. According to a recent study, an alarming 76% of users have installed Google Chrome extensions, companion software for pre-existing applications, and platforms designed for, and get this, downloading the initial desired software. Watch.
When Michelle and I go to the home computer, of course, and when I am browsing the web 3.0, if at any moment I encounter the offer to install a Google Chrome plugin, you know I take that offer.
This is the world we're living in. You saw it, I saw it, and it's pretty clear to me they're promoting bad behavior, especially if you consider cybersecurity. Here's more.
I never really even understood what the big deal was about security. I mean, the computer is in my house, people. I can install whatever I want. No one's ever going to get anything that I have.
I mean, who are we kidding, Jimmy? If I'm sitting there in the middle of the night, toolbar comes up, I see the opportunity to install this new software that's being offered to me, of course. I'm definitely going to install it every single time. Who would not do that? I mean, if you don't do that, you're part of the problem.
And I guess not so shockingly, Bernie Sanders also felt the need to add his comment into this discourse we're having. Please watch.
I hereby declare anyone who does not install the necessary updates or extensions to their software are actively working against the interests of the collective. I think it's finally time that we see a fair installation doctrine in this country.
Now, whether or not you care about what these people are talking about, it's moot. It does not matter. It will affect you. It will affect the lives of your children. It's a simple fact. Look it up. More interestingly, it turns out that most of the people who made these claims 6 years ago did not believe the same thing. They believed the complete opposite. Why is that?
I fucking hate the idea of installing anything that isn't my browser on Windows. And you know what? Let's make it Windows 95. Am I wrong? Are we wrong about that?
And of course, Bernie is not wrong when he is mentioning the benefits of running such a sleek, perfect, like fine-tuned system such as Windows 95. But it derives from a much more complicated issue when you think about his motives involved.
I have never fucking liked computers, and I have also, in addition to that, I've also never fucking liked people. I don't like either of them. One bit, not at all.
So which is it, Bernie? Do you like people and do you like computers? And do you like, we can go this far. Do you like Windows 95? Or do you like none of those? It's looking like the latter might be the truth. And that's disappointing. And even more disappointingly, this is not the only case. It's not only Bernie Sanders, but it is all of them. Every claim anyone has made at any point under any circumstances is likely to not be true in every possible notion. Like, if you can think about it, it is more likely that the negative connotation is probably the outcome or the origin. And I mean, you can take that for face value. I do. You should too.
All the God's honest truth, all I've ever wanted to do is play Pitfall 2 on the Atari 2600, and still to this day, no, listen to me right now. To this day, I have not been able to play Pitfall 2 on the Atari 2600. And that, Sid, my kind sir, is a crime. Why is it fair, after all of these years, that I cannot play Pitfall 2? Or any game for that matter. You know, I don't understand where games even come from. Do we mine them? I mean, am I crazy? Am I wrong? Like, where are these coming from? I mean, the first time I saw Pac-Man, for example, I was like, please tell me, who is being oppressed? I really desperately want to know who is being oppressed, because at first, like, I really didn't understand who could possibly be oppressed in this situation, as it wasn't self-evident. But, I mean, I'm crossing my fingers, but I guess in the same sentence, I'm not crossing my fingers because maybe I don't want someone to be oppressed to make Pac-Man, but I assume that there was oppression involved, but I guess I've lost my point here. I would like to play Pitfall 2, please. So, can anyone out there, can you please help me do this? I don't want to do anything else. I would just like to play Pitfall 2. Thank you.
And there you have it. A story that transcends many generations. The story of the man who wants to play Pitfall 2. I was there. You were there. Admit you were there. We were all there. We're still there. I mean, we're all in the same building right now. I can see you right now. I'm on the other side of the room and I'm looking at you. Now, I'm just kidding. But point is, we all want to play Pitfall 2. Why blame Bernie for this? And this is how riled up American politics are. This is that it exists to divide us to a point where we don't even fully understand what's happening. And that is why we need to bridge the gap and find some common ground. Because you know what, Bernie? I would love to play Pitfall 2 with you. And that's a guarantee. That is a guarantee from me, and you can take that to the bank.